Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more of these everything runs, and I'll start as a pilot. Because as much as I complain about doing these everything runs, I want to do another one. I want to see if maybe this will be the run where I can emerge victorious, or maybe at the very least get down to Chamber 5, or hell, Chamber 6 would be nice. Oh hell. So let's give it a shot, shall we? We can do it. We can do it. Crack the knuckles. Stretch out the back. Stretch the arms. Let's do it. I think I could probably do it if I wasn't cursed. I think if I just had to worry about DD20 with Blessed, I think I can make it work. But I think it's the combination of the two makes it really, really difficult. Dark marker. Does this show secret rooms? I can never remember, but I might as well give it a shot. Give it a shot. Don't blink, explosive pyre. Hey, if it works, it's gonna be free money. Just pop it and look away. Give me more of that, game. I don't think I got that much money out of it, but I could have. Long live the king, pot shots, dude, awesome. Being able to blank pots. I didn't mean to hit the bird, but then again, I thought that the bird would die by now. There we go. Really do wish that that bird had died. Although I shouldn't have dodged into him. There was no need to really do that, was there? Yeah, and it's now very unfortunate that I am having to roll with the blasphemy, because I'm not at full health. That's all right, we can make it work. I don't think that's a mimic. Can't look for the secret wall, don't need to use a key right now, don't need to use the lockpick right now, so I'm just gonna leave the chest behind. Goal's Revenge, Gorgon's Gaze. At least none of these guys are jammed. They should be relatively easy to kill, all things considered. I don't like the ghost, but... there we go, all dead. Makeshift cannon. Oh, why can't I have the boss fight with this right now? Goal's Revenge, last bullet standing, here we go. Didn't even see the Goal's Revenge shot until it just started to come down. I think we had a dueling pistol or something that fired really quickly and then it switched to something else. A little bit weird. Oh god! I can't tell if our water barrel is still intact. I assume that it is. Until proven otherwise, I'll just assume that we still have it. I want to be very careful if I can not to actually get that thing destroyed. You know, it's not a necessity to have oubliette access, but it is something I would like to think about. Blasphemy again! This is not good. I don't know how I killed him, unless the one blasphemy shot was enough to get the final kill on that grenade. He was a jammed grenade, so that's a little bit weird, but I'll accept it. Ran into him because of the blasphemy knockback, or kick forward, I should say. What is with the jammed enemies? Come on. What is with the blasphemy? Get me out of this gun. Okay, water barrel is gone. Water barrel's gone. But this is not the water barrel room, so it's not that unfortunate that we lost it. Okay, thank God. New gun. Honestly, that's like my biggest fear in Blessed mode, is that you get these melee guns that you can't really use all that effectively. Like blasphemy, and you can't do anything with it. Or maybe you pick up a... we'll hold off on that. Maybe you pick up a Casey, and not only do you get Lord of the Jam following you, because this is also a cursed mode, but you also have to run into enemies to get the kill. And hell, maybe you are in another modifier like Ghost in the Shell, and then it just spawns ghosts that you have to deal with. Maybe it's explosive pyre and they'll explode in your face, because Casey doesn't delay the knockback of explosive pyre, even though it does delay the knockback of grenade. So there are Oh God, and he hit me too, he touched me. There are worries with melee guns that I have. We might just die right here though. If I get hit by anything right now, I'm gonna probably die. So you know what, blank. I don't like that there were two of those, oh God, nail gun. I don't like that there were two of those jammed rubber bulletkin, and they do hurt you when they touch you. They do contact damage because they're jammed. It's unfortunate. Spawning more ghosts, lovely. Clicking as fast as I can to try to kill that guy, and we got the bow! Lobulan Rancher Shockwave. At least you don't spawn one. You don't. Oh no. Nice. That was close. That was close. At least with the bow, it can kill those guys in one shot. I don't particularly enjoy the bow, but it is there. I'm gonna buy the armor, and I'm probably gonna buy the blank as well. Yes, I have just barely enough money. And here's what I'm thinking. Decoy is actually not a bad item. I've grown to like more passives, actives, and guns as a result of playing. Dude, Mimic Tooth Necklace means I don't need to use any more keys. Oh, it's good to think about. You know, I've grown to like more actives and passives here because of how they can help you for DD20 modes, for Blessed mode even. And I really like Decoy, because if I run into a situation where I can't fire, like if I have a... I'm trying to think of the name of it. What's the one with the boxes? Zone control. If it's zone control, I keep wanting to think it's like King of the Hill. But if it's zone control, I can just kind of ignore the boxes, just use the decoy to get myself a little bit safer. So this is a Gatling Gull fight, which is actually not that bad because we should be able to relatively easily clear the room of cursed pots, and then we'll fight the boss. Because the enemy right now is, or the gull, is doing their attack, I will do some shots at them. But this should be relatively straightforward. What is... I want to kill all of the curse pots. Even if I have to use bullet gun for that purpose. I just want to be as safe as possible on the fight. I'm also being very careful about watching where I'm walking. I'm walking here, because if I hit a bullet, if I hit a trap, I will be very sad. Okay, rocket attack. So we've destroyed all the curse pots. Now we're actually dealing damage to the goal, although I have a dueling pistol, which is very unfortunate. But dude, this fight can be as long as I need it to be. I don't know if this will hit, but I'm just gonna shoot anyways. I don't even know what gun I have most of the time. Like, I'm just shooting. This is the revolver, I can tell. If I ever need to dodge a trap, you know, just make sure you get that dodge roll. If ever I need to blank, if ever, QQ gun, if ever I need to, that was close. If ever I need to take a second, I can just use a decoy. Does forward momentum get saved when you use QQ gun, or is it only the side-to-side momentum? I actually never bothered to figure that out. Because it's a pretty terrible gun to have. This is sawed off, it's sawed off. Dude, as long as it needs to be. Thank God this is like the first floor boss. It's an easy room because it's Gatling Gull with pillars. I know I'm kind of purposefully being really far away from the boss, but that is intentional. I would also really like to get the chest drop, so I'm actually just gonna run. if I can expend all the ammo in D-pad, it'll turn into a chest for me. It did not. That's okay. I don't need a hit with the bee rockets. The bees will do the job for me. Sweet, so that is a flawless. It took a while. I had to keep running around, but it did work. We're back up to full health. Now we got the commando, which is not very good, but we'll live. We'll live. No key drops, which is also extremely unfortunate, because I do want to try to get the Mimic Tooth necklace. I will be able to open all of the chests on the rest of the game for free. But in order to do that and go down to the oubliette, because we haven't found the water place, we'd have to get another key drop. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to do that. What I should do is probably lockpick the chest right now, I'm thinking. Op's pretty good. So yeah, let's go lockpick this chest. We're gonna have to expend at least one lockpick on this floor anyways, so let's do it now. Let's do it now, and check for secret rooms. A secret room might have a key in it, so that is a big concern to me, is trying to find a secret room. Okay. Water barrel's probably gonna be in this room now. Not even. Well, I just lockpicked, so I can't lockpick this one, unfortunately. I think one crossbow shot finds the secret room. I don't know if one bow shot does, so I'm gonna have to double hit these just to be sure. I may have already seen the secret room for all I know, and just passed it by. Long live the King's Zone Control. So it's starting to look like we're not gonna have enough opportunity to get to the oubliette because both water barrels are destroyed, although there is one on the previous room that we could use, but I don't have enough lockpick charges. Well, now I do. I don't have enough keys in order to buy Mimic Tooth necklace as well, so like, what the hell do I do? What would you do? Yeah, this gun's pretty good. Okay, what the hell? Just wish I had one more key. If I had one more key, I could solve this problem. So I am gonna look for the secret room. I'm gonna look in all the wrong places, I'm sure. There it is. And it gave a key. Dude, awesome. Okay, so now what we do is we push the water barrel to the room, we try to lockpick the first lock in the oubliette, and if it works, then we buy the Mimic Tooth necklace. As much as I would like the HP up as well, I think it's more important to have the second floor of the oubliette for obtaining items, including stuff like armor and blanks. But I also want to get the Mimic Tooth necklace because then I don't have to spend money on keys at all. So what I'm thinking is I will lockpick this. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna open the blue chest and move on. If it does work, we're gonna go down to the oubliette. We're going down to the oubliette. Okay, so we're gonna buy Mimic Tooth necklace, which should allow me to open this chest as well. I'm not sure if it works retroactively, but we'll see. And that's not Mimic Friendship, this is chest vampirism. So buy that, we'll spend one key on the second lock on the oubliette. We'll go see if I can destroy this chest now. I can. That's quite good. Gave us the chaff grenade, which is honestly perfect because I don't need the lockpick anymore, and chaff grenade allows me to stun all the enemies on a room for a very, very long time. I can also use it to steal, but I don't want to use it to steal because that would cause me to have Lord of the Jam following me for the rest of the, well, for the rest of my life, essentially. So let's avoid that if we can. Okay. Lockpick is still there? Oh, because it's a starting item, I think, so the rat won't take it? Maybe it's stuck on the wall or something. Was it charged? It is charged. I could try to use the lockpick to get to the oubliette, but we don't need to because I don't need keys really from this point forward. Yeah, now the rat's gonna take it. That's kind of weird. I don't really need keys from this point forward. As long as I get one key drop on this floor, I can open the lock on the old crest if there is a lock. And even if there is, I can just buy a key from the shop. So this is fine. Goal's Revenge, Unfriendly Fire. Well, as long as I'm, oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, as long as I'm kind of just walking in a circle, we should be fine. Unfriendly Fire with a gun like the Orgunny is actually kind of scary. I gotta make sure to keep the mouse reticule as far away from myself as possible because this gun will come back and hurt you. I will say I am glad for this room, because this room was not that bad. And we got Strafe. Strafe ain't bad. I'm learning to like it. Pot shots, explosive fire. Well, should probably actually try to destroy as many pots as possible if I can, like if I'm safe. Nice, knocked you into the pit, you jerk. Knocked you into the pit too. I'm not gonna get any money from Blobulons that would have spawned. Maybe they would have been cursed or something, but who cares? So there's a key, we don't need it. If we find a chest, we're just going to destroy it immediately if it is wicked, because it is a mimic. The key we can pick up later after we go to the shop. I might want to buy one more key just to make sure I have enough to open things like locked doors, but otherwise, like, you know, we're pretty good. Ghost in the Shell sucks, but honestly, this is like one of the best weapons to have for the situation. And right there, that decoy saved me from needing to use a blank. That's pretty dope. Because the enemies were attracted to it and I was able to get out of the way. Now it still sucks, we're gonna have to deal with so many ghosts. There's one behind me. But that was a great room. And thanks for the room for not having any other worse modifiers. Like Rat's Revenge ain't too bad if it's the only modifier. Poison Pursuit, Explosive Fire. And an annoying room for this to happen on, but as long as I get good weapons, it's not gonna take too long. You know, as long as I don't have freaking QQ gun, you are a dead arrowhead. Okay. Last bullet standing, pot shots. Oh, yep, I saw that coming. I wanted to try to get out of the way of it, but I couldn't. So this is kind of an annoying situation because of the whole pot shot deal. I wish that barrels didn't do it. Get out of the way. I wish that barrels didn't create pot shots, because barrels, like, it's kind of intentional that you destroy them at times. Oh my God, would you just die already? I think I'd rather have Witch Pistol to Devolver, just because it has so much more ammo. I think it has less of a chance at actually turning something into a chicken. Devolver might be better for something like, you know, an Iron Maiden, a Totem Pole. I don't know. Witch Pistol ain't that bad. I'm not a big fan of it just because it has low clip size, long reload time. I don't know what hit me. It was a pot shot. Of course it's a pot shot. Whenever I get a water gun like this, I'm always like, oh no, it's QQ gun. But no, Star Pew is like a good water gun. I'm killing the chickens, by the way, so that they don't hurt me later. This is a pretty bad idea though, because I'm just going through guns, and the more guns I go through, the higher the likelihood it is that I will. Higher the likelihood that I will get a cursed gun, and getting a cursed gun before I fight the boss is probably not the best thing in the world, so just walk into that chicken. Explosive Pyre Gorgon's Gaze, so if I destroy you, you'll destroy your bullet friend. Or the bullets of your friend, I should say. RC Rocket Car. Boss fight, no. Blobulon Rancher, Shockwave. Yo, I approve of this. Nope. Well, I approved of this, now I don't. Also, Blobulon Rancher, let's be careful of that, shall we? Get out of here. So now we've got Lord of the Jam following us around. As expected that would happen. I do need to run, though. I screwed this up a little bit. So I'm not too worried, honestly, about Lord of the Jam because there's HP that I can get on the floor that I can buy. Oh, really expected I would still have the heroin. And also, for some reason, it looked like the... Oh, nice PSG. It looked like the shot from the bullet board didn't actually stun that enemy. Did it hit the table or something and cause a weird effect? Strange. Oh, this is not the weapon I had a second ago, and now I have to charge it? Interesting. Ghost in the Shell. I wish also that when you have two charge guns and you swap between them, it actually keeps the charge. I've noticed that same problem with other weapons, especially... Oh god, what's the name of it? There's one gun that's particularly egregious about that. Oh right, Chillin. That annoying piece of garbage weapon that I always seem to get that spawns Lord of the Jam. Yeah, if you charge, if you're holding down the fire button when you're reloading, and you reload it into the beam version, it stops firing until you start clicking it again. It's just weird. It's a weird issue I have with that gun in particular. I can't shoot. It's not good. Yeah, I expected I would take a little bit of damage there because I started looking at the Gorgon's Gaze. Come on, why don't I have custom timing with Gorgon's Gaze Goals Revenge, huh? Game, huh? Taking a little bit of damage, but I think we'll be fine. This room's gonna be annoying with Lord of the Jam, but luckily the two enemies that first spawned... Oh, nice. Were not themselves jammed. Heroin's nice here because I can reload whenever I want. Is that... yeah, it's Adrenaline Rush. I didn't notice. Ah, Trash Cannon is not good here. Because I'm going to start fires every time I reload, essentially. But if I can make this guy walk into the fire... It's my best chance of killing him, I think, because he's immune to the poison. Okay. So we gotta go and open this. Then we shoot the chest, and then we run. I want the chest to follow me, because I want him to be in the big room. Plenty of opportunity for me to run around and not get hit by the poison myself as well. So we got Winchester rifle changed into the whatever this gun is called, Icebreaker. So there is a king over there. He is jammed. I think I did kill him. Looks like we can freeze enemies that are not the king, but you know, I'd rather just murder them all if I can. I think enemies get freezing immunity. It's not just bosses, but I'm not entirely sure how that works out. I've noticed things like that in the past, but never have been able to really determine exactly what the issue is or how it works. So for some reason I was immune to fire when I flipped over the table. Is that why I sometimes think I'm immune to fire, because I was flipping over a table? I mean, that's cool if that's the case. But I don't think that's how it works. Like, I know you're immune to fire when you're in the invincibility frames of your dodge roll, but... Yeah, kill that guy. Just constantly reloading, making sure that I don't spawn fire under me. We got Moonscraper. Moonscraper's gonna last for about a whole 2 seconds. But actually, you know what? Let's get away from this guy. I should teleport around a little bit more frequently, especially because I have a trap room right here. But I really should be teleporting around more frequently, getting away from him when I can. Dark Marker I'm just gonna use as a gun. You know what I need to do is I need to run. Oh no, we're done. We killed him. Oiled Cylinder is actually pretty good here. All right. You know what? Let's go over here. So it's good to know. Dark Marker can't find a secret room, although the shots from it can. I'm just waiting here for the chest. I really do like this room for combat, for like Lament Configurum combat, for Mimic chest combat. Chest is gonna come from down here. I think the chest can make it. We'll go look for him. Make sure that he has a path to follow. Should probably charge this. Pretty sure that Mimics will track you down. Oh yeah, here it is. Hello. I just blow you up here. Yep. So we got an armor and a gun. I mean, it's a brown chest from a secret room. It's still beneficial. All right, let's see how much combat we can get done before he comes. Not that much. So you know what? Leave me alone. I've got 234 casings. I should definitely go and buy... Oh, great. Buy the blank from the shop. That room is perfectly dark. Well, I want that chest. That chest is just a chest that I can destroy because it's a Mimic. No reason to even look for secret rooms. We know where they are. We found them all so far. Be cool if there was a secret related to those. Like if you flip them in certain directions in a certain order. Thanks for the ammo, nerd. Get something. Long live the king. Oh, freaking god damn it with the king. This is an opportunity to use this gun, or not this gun, but the decoy. And honestly, knocking some enemies into the pit worked really nicely there. I knocked one of those Deadeyes into the pit at least. Ah, I got hit. Bad dodge, all things considered. I probably didn't even need to dodge. I should have just like walked slightly to the side and dodged the bullet. Something I need to do is not dodge nearly as much on DD20, Blessed mode, Cursed mode. Even when Lord of the Jam is attacking, you know, he doesn't attack with that many bullets. It's just that he's always there makes him annoying. And that sucked because I didn't realize it was Explosive Pyre, even though I just noticed enemies killing themselves with it. So that is my bad. Okay, so what we should do really quickly is buy the last blank. There is still heart in the shop. Should also buy one key. You know, there's a key on the floor, we don't need to. I was thinking just so that we had it. We actually don't need it at all. Yeah, okay, you know what? Screw that, let's just go. Gorgon's Gaze, Explosive Pyre. Explosive Pyre is nice because it doesn't mean anything on this fight. Gorgon's Gaze is slightly annoying. The fact that he's jammed is annoying because if I take damage, it'll be worth twice as much. The decoy will work on him though, if I ever need it to. What is this? It's Gungeon! Dude, I love Gungeon. Everyone loves Gungeon. And it's gone. I need to back up and not look. Stop leaving! Stay here so I can murder you, you dickbag. Like, even a small dodge like that, I just need to get better at not needing to make those small dodges, you know? I need to go away, please. Stop leaving! And also stop turning me into stone. That's rude. Doesn't have that much of a range on it, and I'm turned to stone. Wasn't looking exactly away from it. Where are you? No! You know, at least this the fight has been going well so far. I don't think I've taken damage. I will use a blank. I only have 2 blanks, so I can't really save any for the next floor at all. Poison damage will be a little bit nice here. Some slight extra DOT. And he's gone. As usual, disappeared right before I killed him. Nah, it's still gonna take a little while. Almost dead. Almost dead. Yeah, pop the blank. Oh, I can't fire. Okay, you know what? Pop the decoy. I wish that it would decoy Lord of the Jam. That would be funny. But I guess he knows that I have a soul. I wish that we wouldn't keep getting guns for our boss fights, but whatever. So we're at full health. Anything left to do on this floor? Yes, we need to pick up the key, and I would like to still destroy this brown chest. You never know what it's gonna have inside of it. It could have something really good. So let's go do that now. You know, it could have a potion of lead skin. Could have cog battle. Why was I on fire? I actually don't know why there was fire there. That was kind of weird. I don't want to freeze him. I've heard that if you freeze chests, they don't give you an item. So I just want to hurt him slowly. He is a jammed chest though, which is unfortunate. His guns are still pointing at me. That's how I know he's alive, and then he died. Whatever. We get another gun. Lovely. I hate that. I hate that so fucking much. That if you're teleporting, you'll get hit by Lord of the Jam. Why? Why? Want the key. Just wasted an armor for no frickin' reason. I was trying to... I don't know what I was trying to do. I should have just walked away from him and then teleported. But still, it sucks. It's stupid. There's no reason for it. Okay. Whatever, we got 1 armor. Let's go. Really wish the Patriot ignored DPS caps on bosses, because once you get really shooting with it and you get down to the last half of the magazine, it fires super quickly, and most of that damage is just lost. Lobby Line Rancher hammer time. Oh, I shot a bullet. You know what? Oh, that's not good at all. Especially because there's a frickin'... Yeah. I didn't want to use a blank there, but also there's a frickin' enemy that's immune to fire, so I'm trying to think about how to solve this problem, and I don't know how. Like, I actually just... I guess just keep hitting him with the Molotovs. There we go. I hate that. I really hate that. Whatever. We lost the armor. Who cares? I don't. Armor is the least important thing on my mind right now. Try to make this dodge over here. Still got the decoy. Still should use it whenever I can. Shockwave Gorgon's Gaze. And there's gonna be, yep. Thought I remembered this room. A lot of enemies that spawn. I got stuck on the wall, and now I decide to use a blank. Not to save the armor, but to save myself from getting damaged right there. I guess I knew I was gonna take damage right there. I didn't know I was gonna take damage on the previous room with that blob that hit me or something. Maybe it was fire. I don't know. Regardless, I had a good weapon on this room to kill these guys in one shot with that sniper rifle or whatever it was, and then it just changed my gun as soon as I was gonna say it. Yo, you can go away too, you know. Also, fuck shockwave. Hell, I think it would be nice if the shockwave shocks disappeared, like when they hit the wall or something. Like have it expand outwards and then go away. That'd be fine with me. I think stuff is dying. Things are dying. I think grenades are dying specifically. That's blob and stuff. Yeah, pretty sure a Blobulon hit me. I think I saw one walk up to me right before it hit me, so that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Down 1 heart, we can pick up some HP on the shop. Hammer time, dark was the night. Kinda lucky I didn't take damage there. Yo, die! I don't like going into the hallways when I have a hammer time because I always feel like I'm cheesing it a little bit. You know, because it's not supposed to... you know what? Next room. Next room again. I want a room with pillars to fight this guy. I always feel like I'm cheesing it a little bit because there's bugs related to hammer time, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Pick it up just to get rid of it. So there should be a shrine or a gun muncha. Offer a gun at the altar. Oh, you can just get full health on blessed mode from the statue. Dude, that is awesome. Actually, that is really cool. I mean, that's gotta be a glitch because every other statue or gun muncher, it's like, the gun muncher doesn't want that gun because it's blessed mode, right? You only get one gun. But on this guy, he'll let you take all the HP you want. That's awesome. So we should make sure that we A, don't use any more blanks. And B, get full health before we leave the floor. Because if we use blanks taking damage, then, you know, what's the point? Who cares? Let you turn your finger is great. We're gonna buy, not the armor, we'll buy that at the end of the floor. We'll buy the blanks so that we have a better chance at flawlessing this boss. Because I want to use the blanks to flawless the boss, gain the HP container, and then get up to full health when I leave the floor. There's no reason not to. Yeah, it's dumb. But again, the actual damage itself doesn't really matter all that much anymore, I suppose. If we are gonna get up to full health. And hell, I could do it now. I'm not going to because I don't want to reroll into a cursed gun. I'd rather just get as much of the floor done as possible and then worry about it. I checked, there's no pot shots. Otherwise this would be annoying to do. I'll just take the HP. On the other hand, you know, if you take a lot of damage, you're gonna want to be at full health as early as you can, but you know, we'll risk it. What is this? I don't know what all the pistols are in this game. There's some that are better than others. I think the M1911's pretty good. I think this one is garbage, but I don't know what it is. Is this the Makarov? I think this is the Makarov. There's one that is, it fires a lot faster when you roll and then shoot, but I forget the name of that one. Pot shots for Hat's Revenge. Surprised I was able to kill that mage with this veteran in the way. was good. Okay, and there's the boss fight. We have to fight the boss now. We have to. Adrenaline Rush, Cursed Ceramics. Cursed Ceramics do suck. But this guy has beam attacks, and the beam attacks should hopefully do a pretty good job at knocking out a lot of these pots. I can also use a blank occasionally. I can pop down the decoy. I was saving the last shot in the Zorgun here to make sure I could kill that guy. That's not good. Oh, but the ability to fire faster is making it reload faster. Oh no, I have a reload item, don't I? That's good. Thank you. Okay, destroy some pots, Willie. Thank you. Dude, we did it. Another flawless. Only used one blank, too. And when you don't have to worry about Lord of the Jam, occasional jammed enemies don't seem that much of a problem, do they? Get the bow, changes into the cat claw. I don't know if it's gonna explode on a secret room or anything, but we'll just keep shooting at walls. Yeah. Now there's no reason not to because we've got extra blanks. Again, I bought all the blanks in the shop already. So we just need to keep looking for that secret room. Pot shots, adrenaline rush, final attack. Kind of weird how the cat claw shots seemed like they exploded very quickly. Not sure why that is. Why is it going a lot faster right now? I might as well use the blank. Oh, it's adrenaline rush. I was like, why is it going so fast? So this is dangerous. Unfriendly fire or Blobberline Ranchers. Yeah, gonna make this super fucking difficult. So much so, I think I'm just gonna pop this down. It's pot shots too, which is super annoying, and there's a king. I really don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, I still walked into it. I'm trying to back up so that these guys don't hit me, but I've got a freaking gun that shoots in 4 different directions. Why do I always get unfriendly fire with this gun? Okay, I got the freaking nail gun. One of the worst guns in the game. This makes me wish I had a macro set up on my mouse that's like auto fire, auto click. Maybe I should do that. Oh, and the club! Game! You know, at least I'm gonna have full health going down to the next floor, and I'm gonna have 5 hearts at that, which is pretty good, but seriously. Patriot shots pierce? I did not realize that. Don't roll into your bullets, you idiot. Yeah, I didn't realize that Patriot shots pierced. Guess I should have. Okay, we got another one of you jerks. Okay! Okay. Okay, so, Cursed Bullets. Cursed Bullets is really good. Really, really good. I don't think there's any other way of saying this. I have to take it. Now, this is gonna cause Lord of the Jam to follow me on every single floor for the rest of the game. Because it's Blessed Mode, I'm not gonna be able to cheese it by holding onto a gun and using it for as long as possible. He's just gonna follow us. But this is gonna give me nearly a double damage upgrade. I'm gonna be able to kill standard enemies a lot faster. I'm gonna have to worry about Lord of the Jam on boss fights. But I've got a log, I've got the decoy. We have to, because here's the problem, right? Let's say I go down to the next floor without taking cursed bullets. I get into some combat, my gun switches to Excalibur. Bam! Lord of the Jam's following me and I don't have anything to benefit from it. If I take this, he's always gonna be there, but I'll have a great benefit to show for that. Double damage up. So we take it, buy the armor. We don't need the key. Sacrifice a gun at the altar, because there's no other HP on the floor. I don't want to buy the heart if I can just get it for free, so we'll do that. We got the Murgun. Murgun's pretty good. I guess what I could do, wait a minute. Walk away. Gun. You give up a gun at the altar. The altar switches your gun. If you get D-pad, then you could use D-pad, use the ammo in the gun to spawn a chest, and since we have Ring of Mimic Friendship, we can get infinite chests. So theoretically, if I stay here forever, I can get every item in the game? Is that how that works? I have to fall into the pit in order to take damage, but then I can just heal by spending a gun at the shrine, and the shrine will work infinitely. I mean, that's cheesing it. That's cheesing it to an absurd degree, but I think actually you could do that. I'm not going to. I'm not going to for one reason. It would take like an hour in order to do that, because I'm gonna have to get a lot of D-pad chests. I'm gonna have to get a lot of items before I finally be like, okay, it's time to leave, to go down to the next floor. But it is 100% possible that that's how you could break the game if ever you are on a blessed run and you find a shrine like that. You can just get infinite health. Actually, it won't work in my case because I have this shotgun. I won't take damage when I fall in the pit, but if I have a floor trap or a trap room anywhere on the floor, then I could do it as well. And I think there was a trap room on the floor if I remember correctly, although that might have been the oubliette. But anyways, that's how you could do it. You could just spawn infinite D-pads, infinite chests from those D-pads, and hell, you could just destroy the chests, get keys, use the keys to open chests if you really want to. There's a way that you can make that give you infinite items for the entirety of the game. I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna take a million years. High stress, drill and rush, pot shots. Oh. So there's Lord of the Jam, but dude. We're getting so much more mileage out of our shots now. Explosive fire, unfriendly fire, Gull's Revenge, shockwave. Bye. Gotta be careful I don't electrify myself. This is kind of what I was worried about with the gun we had a second ago. Yo, Yari launcher plus cursed bullets. Seems like it would be amazing on a boss fight, but for now, we'll just keep moving on, because I don't have a boss fight here, do I? Shockwave, thermal clips, final attack, cursed ceramics. I walked into it. I didn't walk into it, I rolled into it, but that's still my bad. I shouldn't be doing that. Globulin Rancher, Shockwave, last bullet standing, explosive pia. You can still freeze him and knock him into a pit. Run away. Run away. I don't care what enemies are remaining. Oh, that's so fucking bad. Oh, almost took damage there. I don't care what enemies are remaining as long as I can kill the blobs at the end. Thermal clip, zone control, long live the king, Globulin Rancher. I gotta go get the king. I think I got him already. Now again, we're on a Globulin Rancher room. He's stuck. Honestly, works out for the best for me. I need to get a lot more confident at actually rolling into blobs, I feel like. there's a shop. Just want to make sure we don't force the shopkeeper to leave. Final attack, hammer time, shockwave, rat's revenge. Oh, got hit twice. Can't see. Just don't panic, okay? I need to go to the shop, but I guess we're heading this way. Should probably go to the shop before I worry about that. Would also like to not have to worry about fighting with Lord of the Jam following me, so if I can get a couple of rooms done before he catches up, let's do it. Oh, at least it's not pot shots, because I walked into a pot. I'm really liking faster rate of fire combo we've got going on here. Faster reload and faster rate of fire. Need to work my way over to that shop ASAP. I want to buy blanks before the boss fight, and I also want armor and health if I can. Okay, well now we're just gonna leave. I'll teleport back in a second. Let's get one more room done. Oh, it's a chest. Now all I need is silver bullets. Give me silver bullets. Angler. It's not silver bullets. Silver bullets plus... What is the item? Silver bullets plus something gives you a damage bonus. It's old bell, I think. Didn't even realize that there was a blob there. Should have, didn't. What is with Shell-a-gun? Always Shell-a-gun. I can't kill them all, they just keep spawning. Give me something with like no... Give me something that can't miss, come on. There we go. Okay, activate the shop. Leave. I don't think there's any point in getting more cursed. You know, if I don't have 6th chamber, I don't have any sort of coolness upgrade for curse. I should probably be using my chafe grenades now. This is the time to be using them, honestly. I'm super cursed. Should also probably be using that more. So let's do so. Yeah, because it's already like half charged. Especially with curse bullets, I'm gonna be doing more damage. I'm gonna be able to get stuff charged a lot faster. Yeah, we should be using decoy like every time we got it. So let's start doing that, okay? I'm telling myself here. I didn't mean to get hit, as you obviously probably know, or can guess. Fucking Christ, I'm actually gonna die here in a second. Can't shoot. Neither can they. I can't activate anything. Holy shit. I'm hitting my own sling. Oh, I even destroyed the room. The blobs, they got stuck on the decoy, and shooting the decoy caused them to spawn. I hate that. I hate that. There's just too much stuff going on in that room. That's a shame. That was a good run though. I think ultimately I made some good decisions on that run. I think taking cursed bullets is what you should do, because you run the odds against you when you go down the next floor and you hope to not get Lord of the Jam, because there's a lot of guns in the game that are cursed. You know, you've got your KC, your your Excalibur and your Shellagun, but then you've also got your Huntsman and your Fight Saber. You pick up any one of those guns, and when he starts following you, you're going to wish that you had a damage upgrade so that you could kill the enemies faster. Now, I think if I had gone to the shop, I could have probably bought a little bit more of HP and survived there, but I wanted to keep pulling Lord of the Jam away and then fight rooms without him, but I was kind of half-heartedly doing that and ended up dying there. But I actually had like fun on this run because frickin' I don't feel like I got screwed by modifiers, and I didn't have Lord of the Jam following me for like the entire run. And then once I got Cursed Bullets, it's like, okay, this is fair now. This is fair. He's following me, but I can actually do damage there. And I really, really, really liked having Oiled Cylinder plus Litchy Triggerfinger because I was firing faster and able to kill things a lot faster too. Weapons that normally have long reload times didn't feel that detrimental to pick up because I could actually deal with it. You know, the RPG, it's not that bad if you can reload it very quickly. You know, charge guns, I think it doesn't change the length of time it takes for them to charge, but you know, the crossbow, the bow, no, we didn't have a bow and it's charged anyways. But yeah, it felt like a pretty good run. And we picked up a couple flawlesses there, can't complain. So you know what, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Gungeon.